Hello, everybody. Today, I want to make a video showing you guys another website that I use to buy sports cards. It's a wonderful website, especially if you're looking to buy bulk of a particular player and you want to get the same card over and over again. This site is excellent for that. One of the disadvantages of this site is you cannot buy graded cards here. All of the cards that you're going to get off this site are going to be in a raw form, so they're going to be outside of a grading. They haven't been touched by a grading service. They're not inside of a slab. Another kind of downside to this site too is you're going off of a notation from the seller. The seller's telling you if that card is good or if it's near mint or if it's mint. They're basically giving you an opinion on that and putting it on the grid, and you'll understand these things and what I'm talking about with the grid in a second as we go on. But you don't have scans. You don't know what the card's really looking like, and the shipping's not the greatest either. You will get cards shipped to your house in envelopes. They won't use bubble mailers. It's kind of like not the greatest there, and there's not really a whole lot of customer service. I've tried calling the customer service department a couple times. I've been using this site for about a year and a half, and I've got nothing but a phone recording. But for the most part, all the cards, I haven't had any issues. Everything that I've ordered has come to my house. Um, and I paid it. I picked it up for such a low amount of money that it didn't really bother me to get the cards in the condition that they came in. But just be aware of what you're dealing with here. But as we peruse through this site here, you're going to see just kind of some of the benefits to it. So let's go ahead with that, and let's go ahead and get started looking at the site. So when you go up to the search bar right here, you're going to see that you can search 71 plus million cards. They have a ton of cards here. They have auctions and they have stores. Um, and the stores is just basically stating that they have cards stored on the site. They're not separate stores or separate vendors. They're just cards. Well, in a way, they are separate vendors, but it's not like you have to seek out different stores. You'll understand as we go. And then there's a drop down box here. It says baseball, but you can also look for basketball, football, golf, hockey, racing, soccer, and wrestling MMA cards if you so choose. But let's just stick with baseball, and let's look for Rickey Henderson's 1980 Topps card. Beautiful card. It's his rookie card too. For those of you who do not know what a rookie card is, it's a player's first year card, and a rookie card is in general going to be one of the most, if not the most valuable card of that particular player. So it's always very good to invest in rookie cards. But here's our Rickey Henderson 1980 Topps. Let's go. Let's see if they've got any of these. It's thinking about it. And I'm not signed in right now for security reasons, so just understand that's what it is. So here we go. So they do have it. They have got the 1982 Topps base set. This is card number 482, Rickey Henderson. They have 10 of them, and the low price is $42. And then they also have a 2016 Topps. These are reprints though. These aren't original rookies, but Topps will put out commemorative rookies every rookie cards of commemorative cards from the past that were iconic, remembering those cards from the past. That's just what they do. So there are 21 of those starting at 40 cents, but we're going to go after the 1980 Topps. And everybody's got just one. So there are 10 unique sellers, and everybody's got a quantity of one card. And as you can see, there's a couple photos here, but if I were to click on these photos, they're not the photo of the card that you're going to receive. In the vast majority of cases, this is just going to give you a picture of a stock photo. But you can see that the prices go from $42 all the way up to $100. And then if you look down here, like this one here is in good condition, which actually good condition in the sports card world isn't really all that good of condition. EX to near mint, they don't have any mint. So this particular each one of these sellers is giving you their personal opinion on the condition of these cards. And you don't have scans. It's not like ComC, or you don't have pictures. It's not like ComC or eBay where you get a picture and a scan of most cards. You're just going off of what they're telling you, and then you're able to click on one of these photos and it should pull up it's going to pull up, yeah. So scroll up a little bit so you guys can see that. But this photo here is just a stock photo. And it says plus $4 in postage. And it tells you right here that the last sold card on this site they've sold this particular seller. I don't know if this is this particular seller or if this is for the entire web page. I'm not 100% on that, but it says number is sold right here, 17 cards. Average price of each sale $32.46. Last sold for $42 or $40, excuse me, on 6 of 2019. So that was quite a while ago. And there's 1 in carts. So that means that there's 10 on the site as we just saw, but somebody's already got 1 in their cart somewhere. Some other users got 1 in their cart, so somebody's interested in one of these, and they're probably going to buy it at some point, is what that's telling you. You're able to make an offer. If you so choose on this site, you can go ahead and make offers. Let's back out of here. And let's look for something else. Let's try to find something that's got some quantity to it. Let's look for Bo Jackson. Let's go 1989 Donruss. Okay, here we go. This is going to be a good example. So here's your 1989 Donruss base set, card number 208, which is the Bo Jackson. They've got 461 of these on this site. The low price is 18 cents. So I'm going to go ahead and fill my card up just to show kind of how this experience will look. So this particular seller right here, and you can see you can actually hit the view all button down here, and it's going to expand. There's a lot. It's going to be a ton of sellers on this card. There it goes. It just expanded all that. But you can see that there's sellers for days. So a little tip about this site, all right? If you want to save money, because each one of these sellers is going to charge you shipping, okay? So if you were to buy this one card right here for 18 cents, understand that particular seller might charge you $3.50 for shipping, but this person right here that has 25 of them, this person here's got 24 of them. These are the people that I would buy from personally, because I'm about saving money, and I'm sure you are too. So what I would do is I would grab the 25 here, add those to my cart, and I'm going to try to put I'm going to buy 100 of these. I'm not really going to buy 100 of them, but I'm going to act like it. So I've got 25 so far. This guy here, he has 24, or girl, I'm not sure. 24. They say they're in near mint condition. I hope they are. I don't know. And that's one of the things about this site. You don't really know till it comes to your door. But you're paying 18 cents per card, so there, this person's got 18. Says that they're near mint. And this person has 16. They're also near mint, apparently. This person has 15, also near mint. See, and my hope is that each one of these lots I'll be able to get all these shipped to my door for $3.50 thereabout. Well, we're at 98 in my cart. So now we have 98 in the cart. So let's go and check the cart out. You just click up here on your cart. And all right. So you're going to see that the price of all 98 of those cards is $17.64. And then this site also utilizes what's called loot. And what that is the sellers will give you actually a percentage of what you're spending back. They give you loot. Usually it's around 1 to 3% of your purchase price you'll get back in loot. So that'll help to offset the postage because you're going to have to pay postage for each seller. So, and then we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have $20 worth of postage. So you're paying roughly $4 per seller for postage, but you're paying $20 to get 100 cards to your door. I think that's a very good deal. So you're paying $40 for 100 1989 Donruss Bo Jackson cards, which is, I think that's really good. That's fantastic. If you were to go and buy 1989 Donruss wax box, it cost you like $36. If you were chasing the Bo Jackson, you can go ahead and take a shot at close to 100 of those for $40, which is really nice. They do on this site have a Sport Lots box that you can sign up for. And I guess, well, I don't think you have to sign up for it. You just got the option, I guess, I can go ahead and put all of these into the box shipping right now. And like this particular seller, so if I click all these to box, which if you don't see what I'm looking at, I'm right over here. You can see all 5 of the sellers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I just went from budget shipping to box shipping. Okay. And if I go ahead and hit apply shipping changes, it should update this. Yeah, that's going to save me some money there. Save me about $10. So you can set up to have your card shipped to, I guess, the Sport Slots LLC location, and I'm not 100% as to where that is because I've never personally done that. But if you go ahead and have everything shipped to their location, then you have to pay to have it shipped from their location back to you, which is probably going to be about $4 or $5. So you're going to end up paying, you're essentially going to save about $5 by using box shipping, and that's why I've never done it. But there is some savings to be had, especially if you're collecting one particular card or one particular player. If you utilize this site properly, you can save a whole lot of money here. And I mean, paying 18 cents for a card is like, geez, like, I mean, that's pretty fantastic. So, downside, like I said, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this already. If I didn't, I'm going to mention it now. They have a really shoddy customer service. I've never actually spoken to anybody in person on their customer service, so understand that. And then the other thing is, if you're buying individual cards off of this site, you're, unless it's something you can't find on eBay, you might be better pressed to go. You might be better served to go to eBay, because at least on eBay, in the majority of cases, you're going to get to see the cards you're buying, whereas here you're not. You're seeing stock photos, and you're basically, you're going with what you're getting when it gets to you. The other thing too, there's really some of the shipments that I've gotten to my house have been in envelopes. I mean, the shipping is archaic I mean, there's no bubble wrappers, not all the time. I mean, there are sellers on here that do a really good job. You know, they put the cards in you know, in team bags, and they make sure that they're properly packaged so they get to your house in a great state. But you know, there are also too, you know, sellers on here who are selling cards for 18 cents. You know, they're gonna put them in that little, just a little envelope, and send them to your house. So um, some things to think about. But overall, great site to use, especially if you're trying to amass a collection or get a high volume of a card that you think is going to take off in value. Just a great option for you. So I wanted to explain this to you guys. And I also have auctions on this site, and I've never personally used an auction on this site. Um, Let me show you guys this since we're here. So we'll go back into the cart. So here we are in the cart, and we're going to empty this shopping cart. So right down here, you'll see this button here that just highlighted in blue. Actually, you're not. Well, yes, you are going to see it. You see it right here, highlighted in blue. You're going to empty, confirm removal of shopping cart items. Yes. So we just emptied our shopping cart. Let's see if we can look at some auctions. So apparently in baseball, they've got 724 auctions, and some of them are graded. So some of them are lots. Let's look at their graded auctions. See what they got. Okay. Um, Jim Hunter. As you can see, you can get stuff on this site from the 50s and the 60s. 69, 55. Jim Cott. See, this is not graded. It's still in raw state. Like, I don't. Okay. Yeah, this one too, the Luis Aparicio. It's also not graded. It says it is, but it's not. Okay. I'm going to stick to what I said earlier. I'm not going to retract what I said. There's no graded cards on this site. Um, I wish that there were. Let's look at this though. Babe Ruth for $2,000 real quick. Let's take a look at it. The headlining. Oh wow. So yeah. So you can get in some auctions on this site, which is pretty neat. You know. I'm not 100%. I can't really speak to that card. I don't know what year that card is, and they're not really giving you any information on that card other than it's Babe Ruth. and it's somewhere in the era of 1900 to 1989. Let's see if we can pull some basketball auctions. I guess they don't have any basketball auctions. Let's try one more time. Nope. Okay. Alrighty, let's go back to the home page. Okay. You can also buy sets on here too. There's people. This is a great site for set building if that's what you're into. If you're into building sets, you can go here. If you're missing a certain card out of a set, you can find it really easy. If you type in, like, let's say, I don't know, 1986 Topps. Go to baseball. Let's go. Wow, they don't have any of them. Okay. Maybe it's still on auctions. "1988 Topps baseball." They got to have 1988 Topps baseball. Just thinking about it. There we go. All right, so then you can see this is card number 1, which is Vince Coleman. Card number 2, Don Mattingly. They have 488 Don Mattingleys. They've got 394 Vince Colemans. Mark McGwire's card number 3, 247 of those. And then it just goes on and on and on. You know, here they go. These ones are notated. White area behind left heel. Okay, so I guess there was no white area behind left heel. So I guess there was some different, some slight nuanced differences between the Mark McGwire card, and that's why you're seeing 3 different number 3 cards for Mark McGwire, and they notate the reason why here. But just a really useful site if you're going to set build. If you're looking to get a lot of a certain player's card, just excellent, to use. I went over some of the downsides to it, but overall, an interesting site to buy sports cards, and also one too that not a whole lot of people know about. So, like I said, I try to educate with all my videos, and I hope that these videos are helpful to you. My aim is always to, give you some kind of valuable information to help you in your endeavors with the hobby. Yeah, so this was sportslots.com, and I plan to show you guys a couple other sites that I use. I know of at least 2 more that I want to talk about here in time. But I appreciate everybody stopping by today. I hope everybody's doing well, especially in these times when we have to social distance and everything. I plan to put out a lot more content on my channel in time here, and really enjoy the baseball card hobby. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I appreciate everybody for watching. God bless, be safe, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.